Good afternoon, folks. I'm Sheriff Franklin with the Apple County Sheriff's Department. I wanted to have a press conference here to hold a discussion about some of the events that have developed over the past weeks. Now, it's no secret that our county has been encountering some very strange events recently. As all of you are aware, we have been investigating some individuals who have been disturbing our residents by loitering on their property, among other things. Now, I want to start all this off by saying this isn't to try to point any one person out. I actually don't want anyone specific to be called out on this meeting. It's not the venue for it. Instead, I want to give everyone a good idea of what to do so we can work together as effectively as possible and help out one another in our communities. During some of our officers' patrol, we have found some folks have taken it upon themselves to imitate the actual observer phenomena that we have tried to clamp down on. Now, I'm not going to mince words with you all. This is illegal. This is harassment at the very least, and assault at worst, depending on the context and the actions these copycats are committing. Now, I want to make this very clear because I know some of the copycats we have found are high schoolers. I don't want to bring the hammer down on any of them because I know this can be real damaging to a young boy or girl's future. But if it comes down to it, then it comes down to it. Now, in order to help folks understand how to tell the difference between a copycat and the genuine article, so to speak, is we have partnered with the Committee for Observer Research and Education to give some tips on what to look out for. This isn't to say that nobody should report other concerning individuals to police. You can kind of carry on as you have been, but it'll help you know what steps to take and what information to provide to the dispatch folks you're going to be calling. So first of all, we want to point out that the observers, as we're calling them, are going to be pretty tall. Around 7 feet, what we're seeing is a common estimate. So if you see someone who's less than that, it's probably just a copycat, unless it's a rather tall person trying to take advantage of that. Second is the eye shine. Now, this is one I know we all get mixed up. We all know how many critters we have out here, stray cats, raccoons, all those little guys running around. I'd rather we didn't have to call the police on them, but, this is where the important part comes in. It's important to try to combine all of these so we can get as accurate as possible. If those eyes look be about 6-7 feet off the ground, it's probably not going to be Ricky Raccoon. The third identifying factor we've sort of discovered is the there's the motionlessness. Now, these observers tend to stand real still, sort of like deer. They're just sort of checking you out, trying to listen and watch, see what you're going to do and what they need to do to get out of your way. They don't. They try to keep themselves for the most part. Now I want to open things up for some Q&A from everybody. We're reaching out. We will provide updates when we have any to discuss with you all. We'll provide information as we get it. Yes, sir. Well, we're not necessarily publicizing all the encounters. I can tell you out of the 42 calls we've received, we have been able to confirm that only 29 of them have been legitimate. Which I realize sounds like a lot, but it's been over the course of a few weeks, so that's not too terrible in terms of citing, especially one sort of incident, so to speak, doesn't necessarily mean it's only going to have one call, which is good. We like to see y'all sort of letting us know, and don't worry about if someone else has already called us. Go ahead. It's also good to note that we've been able to confirm, because so many people have been so good about calling us, that there's only one observer that we have been able to corroborate. Right. Well, I believe that's all the time we have this afternoon for the for this here meeting. But I do thank you all for coming out, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.